Assalamu alaikum, dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friend, look, we all the people are, who remain afraid of the failure. Although some of the people are very courageous, some of the people are very bold, they are not afraid of the failure at all. But my dear friends and fellows, as for the failure is concerned, failure is not bad at all. The failure is not the way we look upon it. Because failure which I have suffered, the failure which you have suffered, the failure which everybody, almost everybody, even if at all we look at the life of the great people who is known by the whole of the world, if at all we read their biographies, their autobiographies, we will come to know that they people have suffered many of the failures in their life. So I think the failure is not bad at all. The failure is good. The failure is okay, because whatever failure teaches us, no one else can teach us, because it contains extremely important lesson. Extremely important lesson can also be learned, can also be heard, can also be read. But as far whatever we discover, whatever we extract, whatever we learn out of our own failure stick with us forever for a longer period of time, because it emotionally stirs us, and that emotional disturbance, it makes us remember, ingrain that painful lesson, and it does it stays ingrained upon our mind. So let's look upon certain other thing about the failure and the reality of the failure. It is a source of learning. What core lesson does this failure offer me? We need to look upon every failure, and what are core lessons does this failure offer me? We need to understand it. And now the second thing, how can I improve my strategy, my skill, or my mindset to preempt this sort of setback the next time? Yes, that is how can I improve my strategy? How can I improve my skill? How can I improve my mindset to preempt this sort of setback the next time? So that is the second lesson we can learn out of the failure. Now the third lesson which can be learned out of the failure is, what limiting belief or assumptions of mine, what limiting beliefs or assumptions of mine does this experience disprove? Yes, there are certain beliefs, there are certain limiting beliefs, there are certain limiting assumptions we already have in our mind. So we need to understand that after this failure, after this very painful experience, what sort of disprove what beliefs of mine, what limiting beliefs of mine are disproved by this experience, by this failure, what limiting assumptions are disproved by this setback, by this painful experience, and by this failure. So yes, we need to understand, and then we need to remove all those limiting beliefs, all those limiting assumptions should be removed after the result has proven that they are wrong. Now the fourth lesson we can learn out of the failure is, who can I learn from? Who can I learn from that has succeeded where I have yet to? So those people who are successful enough, they have achieved what I want to achieve. So I need to learn how to make a way, how to create a situation. What can I learn? So these are the four extremely important lessons we can learn out of the failure. Failure is not bad at all. Look upon the life of all the extremely successful people. We will come to understand that they people have suffered so many and so many of the failures in their life. So if at all I or you are suffering, have just suffered another failure, not bad at all, as long as I am willing to learn, as long as I am willing to improve, as long as I am willing to adjust because of this failure. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.